So tonight, guys, this is just a little bit of a CTF action we threw together. Big props to Soy Artanis and Soy Effortless. They've been helping to organize tonight's festivities. So this is going to be a little bit of a Fuck It Let's Play versus Lords of Quake, which we already know from All Your Base from last Wednesday was a great matchup. And so we are going to enjoy watching that. Let's see.
You know what I've noticed on Troubled Waters? Ever since we started pointing out that you don't need to rocket jump, and big thanks goes to Newbie for that, ever since we pointed out that you don't need to RJ to get on top of that that torch, I've been seeing like nobody RJ anymore. Everyone's just hopping on over there.
Right, and it's
I'm amused.
the far better thing to do, because rocket jumping usually meant that you got smashed into the wall, so you're basically held in place for a second. Evan says, since Fuck It Let's Play starts with an F, they get to pick first. But Spectre says, lords equal royalty, so you go. Wow, we have cordial Quake players on tonight. What the fuck? Okay, we're going to go live in 3,
This is why we should have had
2,
a quadcast.
and 1. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Spectre.
Blatrix, we saw last time was great on D, so he's going to be grabbing the first RA and heading straight back to base. And we're going to take a look. Stain's holding down center with Rail. We have an immediate touch and drop. Mr. Green goes down in a blaze of glory. Jahar, what are you seeing on your end?
Oh, I was just taking over Mr. Green here. He's out here in mid, going to be grabbing the rail, and with only 38 health, he's not really going to be making a push here, but here, as always, control of mid is going to be absolutely vital. Having a good angle to get far reaching out of the base with that rail is going to be the angle that Mr. Green is going to be setting up. On the other hand, being out there on the bridge, he's going to be a meaty target. Slice, grabbing himself regen, and he's got plenty of armor. Red armor is going to be even more in his own base, so now he has regen, medkit, and red armor, so I think we're going to start to see the first big push here. Let's follow him.
Yeah, indeed we are going to follow Slice. He tears across center, sees 2 and decides to duck out to LG in order to avoid those potential defenders. And he's successfully not run into anything. Finally gets spotted by Avenged, who does land some nice rockets on him, and he's getting rear-ended.
Nice timing.
By
Nice.
Blatrix and I believe there was Rapture. So yeah, it was a nice triple team, triple threat to neutralize the very well stacked player. So Blatrix holding down things well. He's got 170 health, and Hito just missed the flag. So a little, it's a shame he didn't grab it too, because he actually had a step ahead of Blatrix. So we stay at drawing board number 1. Hito comes back around
And that was actually
in the face.
that was really good from LQ, of course, because after a push like that from Slice, you know, they were absolutely correct to predict that, okay, this is probably going to be the beginning of a little bit of an onslaught, and we saw 2 and 3 total pushes there, and of course Blatrix was there to clean up, but that was good, keeping that good presence, not taking a breather after they get the 1, and the result of that is that Avenge is going to be getting the first touch here, moving straight through mid, only 13 health left, but he's back in his base. Holy shit. Nice work from the teammate, and this is going to be OMG a clean cap, and there's the first one. With
he did that with about 17 health from the start, and he had 9 at the end. He got a little bit of lick from one of the Fuck It Let's Play guys, but it just wasn't enough to pull him down. I mean, it's the kind of thing where, you know, 1 more second of weapons fire and he would have been down. But sometimes you don't need much. And apparently,
well, that beyond what we were seeing. Beyond what we were seeing from Avenged, his POV there was his teammates keeping control of mid and keeping them all off his back. So the fact that he took that low amount of damage, it's a real testament to the teamwork that we're seeing so far. Mr. Green from Philp here with regen, red armor. He's going across top mid and ducking straight down and going in along the right way. The nice quiet route to go. Unfortunately, that can sometimes mean getting caught up in things. There's the rush, but he's going to get bounced right off the flag. A huge array of rockets, and Blatrix is just going to shut him down.
Well, what I find impressive is that it seems like LQ is crowding their own base when they get attacked by a well-stacked Fuck It Let's Play player. And then, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Avenge had such an easy time getting out of the base, even though he was kind of weak by the time he did it, was because he had a lot of help. I saw one, if not two, LQ guys joining him for that push that was successful. So far so good for LQ, and quite frankly, Jahar, this is a little bit of a rematch that we saw from All Your Base. So I am loving the fact that right now LQ, in my humble opinion, is playing a little bit tighter. Here's Avenge with an RJ to get out. He's being chased down, 45 health, and he uses the med kit, but LG down, but we have a potential pickup. I'm going to go follow the carrier. It's Rapture. And he's around the corner.
He's back in his base. He's getting chased up, and there it is.
Another pass.
Grab, another pass off. And who actually got it? The camera got away
Avenge.
there.
Blatrix got it for a second. He passed it back to Avenge to give him the well-earned cap. And, you know, that's teamwork for you. Avenge also pulling off a double mid-air. Always tasty to watch on stream. But so far, LQ has learned from their mistakes. I'm loving this.
Yeah, and again, just like you were saying, whenever it comes to being on defense, LQ is all there, and they're using their bodies more than anything else to make that defense. So it almost becomes a game of Red Rover, only, you know, with guns. But Avenged soaking back up here and just getting ready to rinse and repeat. Are we going to be seeing anything different from Phil coming around this time? Hopefully. So LQ is going to be dodging this, and Mr. Green actually has a flag grab and is out there very quickly. I'm surprised how far he got before getting shut down.
Now I'm going to go find the Fuck It Let's Play main D, which is going to be Spectre, I believe, if we go by what we saw when we watched All Your Base. And so far, you know, Avenge almost got past him again. His back was turned a little bit. He was going to get Mega. Had Avenge taken another exit, there was a potential for another, you know, at least getting that flag out to mid. So, I'm seeing
now he's keeping this
here.
flag here. He's keeping this flag here, and actually, as you can see, if someone came around from the left below, that would be an easy in and out, but nobody's going to be attacking from that direction. So Spectre is definitely setting this up to be statistically the man on top here, and it's going to be a few more seconds before it goes back. There it goes. But nice play by Spectre, just seeing, okay, that's a better place for the flag to be. I'm going to keep it there. I'm happy.
Now, IRC, of course, is pointing out that one of the big players that we've seen on Fuck It Let's Play, Winter Sorrow, is not on Fuck It Let's Play's roster right now. And, you know, he really does make plays for them. And for him to not be present, I think, will be one of the reasons why LQ is able to have an easier time. But on the other hand, I mean, everyone else on this Fuck It team is no slouch at all. So here's Slice getting a nice double.
Slice exploits a good situation and is going in for the follow-up. He knows that he just fragged 2, now 3 of them. And wow, look at them all there, just scurrying around like ants. Slice is going to take the low approach from that and duck back out, but it's going to be Avenged grabbing that regen, and that's going to be big. Slice is going to be getting it on the turnaround. Rapture's there with LG. He's going to go down, and now we're going to finally see solid control of the regen in Avenged hands. But that situation just in the past 30 seconds, that really could have gone either way. I mean, that was a lot of fighting in a very, very short amount of time.
Indeed. And, you know, Slice, he did a lot of damage, especially to the main D, but by the time it basically, when it was time to really make things happen, his support had died. And he made the choice to not try to make a push. Now, Hito is dodging rails, and just barely so. Now rocket smashing straight into Avenge's LG, and that's going to drop the flag and get it returned back. And I have to say, you know, that mid, not clear for Fuck It Let's Play. So that was really a potential cap. I think, you know, there was really one more guy to get through. It was Avenge with the LG, but the fact that he was there and able to set up shop and get ready for the flag runner, I mean, that's
but the last thing you want to see
yeah.
is someone rocket jumping straight into a shaft. I mean, that's just, there's only one way that story can end.
Indeed. So Blatrix right now holding down the fort for Lords of Quake, and he's rocking a 60% rail, 27 LG. And
oh my god, beautiful rocket.
Grab.
Yeah. Hacks.
Do you mean Blatrix's shot?
Perfect audio cues there. I mean,